We're live, baby. We're on.
Wow.
We're good to go. A lot of people are going to be, is this really live? No, it's not really live. I'm just saying it's live right now because we've started.
Yeah.
So it's live for us.
Look at the Okan, man.
Yeah.
It's set up, dude.
Chris, you've gone dark on me, dude. I haven't heard from you in a little while.
Dude, I haven't spoken to a soul in 3 or 4 days.
Stop rocking.
How have you been? How have you
That's
been?
what I
Be
say.
tough. That's going to be tough. That's
Rock
going to be
it,
tough.
Connor, rock away. How have you been
That's going to be
feeling?
tough.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the solidarity, Matt.
It's gliding, right? You're not hearing any. It's gliding. You're not.
No,
hearing
you look comfortable, man.
Thanks, Matt. It's good to
He's
have
being
you.
fucking satanic, dude. 1 minute into it, he's being satanic.
Yeah, no, I had to check out. I had to check out from the whole world.
I am satanic, dude. Why do you think I'm out in the desert?
I know. Now, being
What is this?
what?
are these
Where are you?
symbols?
Is this studio right now, Shane?
This is the this is where he does the podcast, but this is a bar too. Like this is the
Senior. That's his
Damn.
senior frogs.
look at the internet's out, dude. Disaster.
Wait, what's it? What
What the fuck
what
happened?
video is that?
I don't know what they were watching. I was in my room playing Civil War Generals.
You're like, God damn it, dog! The internet's out, dog. Dog.
Yeah, I was scrambling.
Yeah, that would stress me the fuck out, man.
Yeah, it's out. Apparently, it's out in all of Bisbee.
What the fuck? You know what?
It's
My
the globalists,
neighbors.
dude. It was I was mid Alex Jones, and the fucking internet went out. They're trying to stop him. It was while he was saying he was going to get murdered.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's
That
getting
feels
too
like-
close to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
That's gotta
Chris
be
is a
something that happens
globalist.
a lot.
Yo, Connor, you've been locked down for like 4 days. You said you didn't talk to anyone.
Yeah. I've been keeping it. Dude, I needed to just reset.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I just like stopped boozing. Who's that? Who's walking around?
It's Chaley. It's Chaley.
What's up, Chaley?
It's
hey,
Doug's
how's it going?
manager.
He's the man.
Yeah. No, I've
Does all the
been-
podcast shit here.
Hell yeah.
I've been just trying to get.
He was
get
Mitch
my life together.
Hedberg's manager, right?
Tour manager on
Yeah.
the best and last tour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
yeah. Nice.
Anyway, sorry. What was going on with you, Chris?
Nothing. I needed to reset. I freaked out, and then I needed to like just start. I started like cooking. I've started.
What were you
like,
spazzing on?
Yeah, walk us through the freak out. That's what I want to know.
I think I was just dealing with the fact that like I think stand-ups being gone. I don't know. It was like I was gone for so long. We were like on vacation, basically. I was like in South Carolina and then in the woods. So the quarantine hadn't hit me.
Yeah.
Oh
And then I
yeah.
came back, and I was hanging out with that girl, and she was hanging out like a lot.
Yeah. So you were hanging out with Bay. You had
starting
Bay.
up an old Mac. Yeah.
So you had Bay.
Dude, my world changed too much. I had like everyone had gone inside, and I had gotten a girlfriend, and I was like,
Would you say Bay forcing me to sit in the back seat was kind of the beginning of the unraveling?
no, that
was junk, dude.
I was layers deep into the madness at that point, where it's just like, there is.
I was like, what's that movie Falling Down? You're like Michael. That was like just one fly on your windshield.
Oh my, dude, that was like, I'm trying.
That was big for me. That was a big fly for
That-
me, dude.
that
That
was
was a
big for
huge
you.
issue.
I mean, you had decided early on that that mayhem was the order of the day. I mean, as soon as she showed up, it was like, it's classic. Let's see if we can fuck O'Connor's world up. And then
That's how you took it.
Yeah. You
Oh,
right
he went
for the
into
jugular.
he went from great friend to immediate
Oh
new
my God.
boyfriend mode. Like
I did
just
not.
like me and her are gonna go hang out. We're gonna go on the boat. You guys just left his old friend in the dust.
I literally, there's not a single time
Immediately.
I think I went out on that boat that I didn't
Immediately
invite
in the
everyone in the
dust.
house.
Day one, I was like, all right, nobody go to the grocery store. We'll put a list together. We'll all go. Day one, Chris and Bay immediately go to the grocery store without telling anybody.
No, that's not true. I texted Shane. was like, "Do you want to go to the grocery store?" And then an hour later, I hadn't heard anything.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah, yeah.
and
Because
she
this was the
giving
first
me-
time Chris had woken up before 2 p.m. on the entire trip and was really shoving it in everyone's ass.
As you do. Good
It was
move.
11:30.
Yeah, thanks for the solidarity, man.
It was 11:30.
Good to see solidarity on this. This is Matt and Chris's podcast, dude. I'll just
But
hang
believe
out.
me,
I'll be a
believe me,
guest.
I knew that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah,
It's
that was a
like
bunch
Shane's
of
looking,
shit.
Shane's looking directly at me through the webcam.
I'm furious, dude. You think I'm happy?
Why
I
are
got
you so-
internet out. I'm fucking ticked.
Why are you ticked, man? You made it happen. What are you talking about?
Because you're my supposed to be my staunchest allies, immediately
I am,
siding against
But
me.
dude, I'm not a sycophant, dude. You can't have a sycophant. And
So you think it was right what Chris did, the way he acted?
to wake up early and go to the grocery
No,
store.
no. All right, so literally the night before, where it was like, all right, literally,
was.
let's all wait and put together a list so we don't have to send a bunch of people out to the store at once. Then it was every single
Well,
person going to
yeah,
the store every single day,
That's a problem.
stealing cars.
That's
it
a
was
problem.
it was
That's a
mayhem,
problem.
dude. I was
I wasn't
furious.
stealing any cars. But that,
I also woke up to Chris fucking that day as well, so I was also very unhappy about that.
Wow, that upset me too.
Wake
Dude, that was
walk me
like,
through that. What were you hearing?
His room was above mine.
dude, this bed.
So I woke up to a creaky bed, and
This
dude,
bed.
it was lovers, dude. It was a lover. I mean, they immediately escaped together. It was a honeymoon. I paid for their honeymoon, is what happened.
Dude,
I rented a house for them to have a date. I'd walk out to the hot tub, full. They're on top of each other kissing. Be like, all right, fuck it, I'm going back inside. I paid for your honeymoon. Just admit
This
it.
is total misrepresentation. What?
First, dude, South Carolina, wonderful. Loved you.
Yeah,
Couldn't
South
get enough
Carolina was
O'Connie.
one.
Immediately, Bay gets in the picture and
Dude.
bye, Chris.
No, I was
loved
piece of
trying
shit
to be
O'Connor,
And
involved.
then Bay came around. And he tried to act like he wasn't.
I was
That's
still a
ever-
piece
yeah.
of shit.
No,
I was still getting
dude,
hammered, and drinking myself under the table.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
Don't do that.
what?
What?
I
Huh?
was being a piece
Come
of
on,
shit.
man. What?
Come on, man. Let him get it. Let him get his act together, dude. Let him have love.
No,
No, he
look,
did-
I'm all for
he
him
didn't
getting
want
his act
that.
together. I want it, but I don't want it to be fake, dude. And I could see right through his charade.
Dude, I was being a good friend the whole way. I was trying.
They were outside.
I
They
did-
were
I
also
did do- I
outside
knew it.
forces.
Huh?
Yeah,
They were
there was-
outside stressors. There was a lot of stress.
There was
Yeah,
The
nothing
whole
I could
group
do.
came together. The group came together.
Yeah,
Week
in the
one,
end.
rough. Week two, by the end of it, everybody was united.
We had a nice boat ride. That boat ride was unbelievable.
Magical.
Damn, reminds me. What was that movie with the Bird Box or whatever? O'Connor's like Machine Gun Kelly, dude. He just got a girl. They had sex in the laundry room and then left.
Oh, yeah.
When they have sex
What?
in the laundry room, they steal the car and take off.
Yeah, dude. It was that. O'Connor's
That's
Machine Gun
not
Kelly.
Yeah, you're MGK.
That's
That's
not
sick.
even close. That's
Yeah,
not even
except it
close.
was a hot
Just-
tub instead of a car.
What'd you
First
hold
of
on?
all-
What'd you get when you came back with a grocery?
You commandeered that tub, dude. You commandeered that
I
tub.
barely hung
Admit.
out in that tub. I barely hung out in that tub.
Was any sort of sex had in the tub? Any sexual
we
acts
had,
performed?
For
we
sure.
had sex. We had sex once in the tub, and I did not initiate it.
Wait, underwater?
Dude, the idea that
How often did you guys fuck on that boat, too? You fucking sleazeballs.
not once.
How?
Because, dude, I was
You gotta
just
take it out of the
enjoying-
lake and lay down. And
No,
bone,
dude. Believe me, if I was out of the lake, I was just enjoying some time, not under your gaze,
guys
not
do-
having you breathing down my neck.
Did you guys at least
Dude, if
mutually
you-
masturbate in the
No.
boat?
Dude, it was a total nightmare scenario. Literally, that first morning, for some reason, I didn't even think about the fact that it was like dangerous to go to the grocery store, and like
wasn't
I was
really.
just like,
I
I
was
was just
just-
like, oh, we'll just go again. That was like, I was like, yeah, she wants to fucking go. It's 11:30. I haven't heard from Shane.
It was
We'll just
Bay's
go
wishes.
again.
He immediately followed Bay.
Yeah.
There's no
Well,
backbone
it's-
here. This is Bay's
Yeah.
wish. It was Bay trip. I paid for Bay trip.
Where did the bay come? How'd
You
you
made
know,
sure to say that. In
know
front of
Bay
her, too.
beforehand?
What?
You know Bay beforehand, or did you guys just meet like a
We-
marriage? Shane just arranged a marriage?
I just remembered you spazzing during cards.
Yeah. Dude, I freaked out at
You finally
cards.
broke and just spazzed in the middle of rummy.
I freaked out. You know, honestly, I was justified in that freak out.
You've been justified this whole time, right?
That rule. What? No.
What was the freak out? What happened?
No. I was just.
Dude, you guys were on the real world. You guys were on the real world. No cams, dude.
I was acting like a fucking 8-year-old.
He was throwing cards after every hand onto the table.
No, I threw it once. That was the spell.
At least twice. Because the second time I was like, dude, stop throwing the fucking cards. And you were like, fucking relax. I was like, all right. I'm pretty fucking relaxed.
That's
not how it went. Tell us how it went.
That's the second time.
Look, I apologize. I want to go on the record. I apologize for the way I acted and the way I treated you for 3 weeks. The way I treated you. I'm sorry.
This is brutal. See how he just shoves into your face, and now you have to do the thing where it's like you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry, man.
No. See, it's brutal.
How'd you guys?
Is this why you've been in lockdown?
What? Oh, this is part of it.
You've been in lockdown?
This is part of it. This is part of it. Just like, dude, there's no worse situation than having an angry Shane and a girl that you can't not pay attention to.
Hold on 1 second. I have a. God damn. We back, baby. We are. My bad. My bae was running the blender. It was loud as F.
Yeah, but it's strange because Okani, we had such a good. There was just one of the 3 weeks were bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
South Carolina was great. Now, also keep in mind, I was politicking hard. I was the mediator because I wasn't the only one who disliked the new Okani.
Oh, who else? Right. Who else was upset by it?
It only leaves like 2
everybody.
People. It leaves 2 people.
Dude,
Kyla. What was the lay down?
They were in their bedroom. They were in their bedroom a lot. They were like inside the whole time. What was I doing? I don't understand what I was doing.
No, it was just you were happy, so everyone hated you.
Yeah. That was exhausting. It was exhausting. It was exhausting. And then we had a good week, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get to be alone. I was so excited.
Oh.
And then she took shotgun, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, look, you're gonna need to sit in the back. And she was like, I will literally throw up if I have to sit in the back seat. And I was like,
yeah, that's a thing, dude.
So I moved her seat. I moved her seat all the way up so her knees were literally touching the airbag.
My knee was still touching her seat, and I was fucking jamming her. Dude. I was jamming her early.
Which I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
That is. Was thrown up like I'll throw up if I sit in the back because I don't want to sit in the back, or like I feel nauseous.
Because she'll get like motion sickness.
That's so good.
She handled that boat pretty well.
Yeah.
Dude, you should have put her to the test. You should have put her to the test and be like, throw it up.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
I mean,
yeah. We'll switch.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's literally like, that's what the struggle with the first week was. It's just like, who do I choose to have just furious at me? And then this bed, and then it's like, I can't even fuck without this bed screaming through the household. It wasn't even like I'm doing anything that cool. It was
house,
just
dude.
Literally like if you rolled over in this bed, it was like, oh, fucking brutal. It felt like, I don't know. It felt like I was in some fucking, I don't know, like Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind, or you're in some like weird alternate universe where it's just like everything I do is as loud as possible.
Damn. I can't believe that lake house trip broke you, dude.
Oh, it's fucked me up.
How the fuck
work on that?
What happened? How did it fuck you up?
It wasn't this bad.
It was so stressful.
It must have been very stressful for you.
It was so stressful.
Yeah. Oh, because you were dealing.
Well, because it's like, here's this person that I like. I mean, yeah, dude. It was one of those things where like is like 3 days into that trip, I was like, I felt like, I don't know, how did I calculate this so poorly? Because I knew going into, I was like,
We
like,
fucking miscalculated that one. Bad.
I was like, well, yeah, for some reason I was like, no, this ordinarily I would never do something like that, but I was like, well, I don't know, this could work in this situation. I was like, this might be able to work.
This was Matt. This
Hold
was
on,
a
what are you talking
brand
about?
new.
What didn't
Dude,
work?
this is a brand new relate. He's known her for like a month, and then they lived together for 2 weeks.
Oh man. Okay,
Yeah,
that's wild.
I'm getting that.
Yeah.
And now add to that, I was trying my best to make him spaz for no reason.
That's a nightmare, dude.
Like I'd be edging him as hard as I could to get, like, during Rummy when he spazzed the whole time. I was like, well, I'm winning. This is the first time I played it too. I understand the rules.
Yeah.
Like I was winning.
Shane was also yeah. Shane was also
trying to destroy
slipping
the
in.
relationship.
Well, yeah, he was also slipping into like genuine hate. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He was like, yeah. I had seen the worm had turned, or whatever the fucking expression is. Like I had seen, I know when Shane decides that someone is an irredeemable faggot and is done. It's just like, I know the look, I know the tone, and it's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna ride this out for 2 weeks.
He was glaring at you.
Yeah.
No, I literally was
brutal.
acting like he didn't exist for a few days.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I just
And
walk
then
around
anything
and
I would say if I tried to be funny at all, he'd be like, It's just like,
Why do you guys do this to
fucking
each
great.
other?
Oh, great. I mean, like, if I was in the fridge getting like water or something, he'd be like, you fucking faggot.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Well, that was me. That was genuinely. I remember those examples. That was genuinely me trying to break the ice and be like, all right, I am being mean, but I'm just fucking around. Like I came up to him like 5 different times, and I was like, I forgive you. I forgive you.
He was still.
It's like, well, clearly I was making amends when I called you a faggot at the refrigerator.
How could that be considered aggressive?
That is so funny, dude.
Like walking up behind him and whispering in his ear and be like, "You fucking bitch ass faggot."
That was funny. That was funny, but that like, and then I did take that as like, all right, whatever, everything's gonna be fine. But then it was like later on that night, it was right back to just like, dude, everything I said was just pulverized.
Well,
and the looks, the mean looks.
I can't really. I shouldn't even be on the air right now. I can't explain. I can't properly defend myself in this situation. I shouldn't even be on the air right now.
I had to go up to someone in the refrigerator and nowhere. It's like,
yeah, I grabbed his waist.
What if he invited you in for a devil's tea? I shouldn't joke like that. That's your girlfriend.
Don't even make satanic jokes, man.
So that's a purely satanic joke, you know.
Yeah, there was. Oh man,
I was laying out my theory last night on the Patreon of satanic self-confidence, dude. That was my whole thing I was talking about.
What's satanic self-confidence?
Self-confidence at only the behest of others.
What is
dude.
this? What are we doing?
Illuminati stuff. Illuminati stuff, dude.
Don't worry. When you hit top 20 on Patreon, you join the Illuminati. We're Illuminati now.
Damn, you guys have hit top 20.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, except I checked we don't have our money out, our numbers, and I looked at the other people's numbers, and they butt fuck us because they charge more for their Patreon. We're true patriots that charge $1.
True that.
Oh, damn.
True that.
But you're missing out the point, Chris, that I did forgive you and welcome you back into the fold, and I allowed you to, despite your immense shortcomings, I let you back in, and I rallied the other half of the house to stop being fucking sourpusses as well.
Fair question. Did you have any hand in poisoning the other half of the house against O'Connor?
No, I truly, start to finish, was trying to be like, hey, everybody, let's all get along within that. Yes.
Why did Beezer and Kyler, why were they upset about the con man, dude, in love?
Well, it does suck to see O'Connor in love. It does suck. I'll admit that. Well, trust me, it's tough to explain. It's very annoying to be around. All right. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I don't want a happy O'Connor. He's useless to me.
Oh, my God. The word, dude, get off me, Satan, dude. The words of Satan himself. Dude.
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Even say it.
Did you read the Patreon comments at all?
No.
It was so fun. There was such a mix of people being like, fucking goddamn it, these fucking red pill COVID takes. This is bullshit. This is rude. Dude, it goes to the back. It goes back to what I was saying. It's news porn addicts, dude. These people are just like, oh, that's retarded. It's like, why? Break it down to me, bro. Explain.
Yeah, and also if we're on here screaming that we need to bring AR-15s to the state capitol to reopen the economy, we're obviously fucking kidding.
Speak for yourself, dude.
True.
Oh yeah, I know. It is funny. It is funny. People are like, God damn, fucking ruined. There, one of them on there. They're like, fucking Mullen already ruined a Come Down episode with this crap. They're fucking blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, easy.
Who did? Oh, Mullen did.
Yeah, Mullen's.
It's funny you said that. It's funny you said that, Matt. The other day I was here. I was taking a piss, and I like accidentally nut tapped myself when I went to pull my pants down.
Yeah.
And I just instantly I did the Kenny Powers when he hit it when what's it? He goes easy. Like, I was just by myself taking a piss, and I was like, easy.
After you hit yourself in the nuts,
Yeah.
dude. Somebody.
It's funny to hear that.
That is funny. Someone gave me a hot tip. I meant to shout this person out a long time ago from, I think, just the Reddit. So I was talking about how I was constantly dripping. Like I'd get into bed and I'd be all dribbly and I'd get like, a fucking deal with all that, which is an infuriating thing to get in trouble for because you're guilty of bringing urine into the bed. And you're just
yeah. All right.
I'd get into bed and I'd take a pee and I would just be dripping everywhere, dude. And she'd be like, oh my God. I'm like, it's fucking whatever, dude. If you don't understand. Some dude told me if you push up the bottom, like the U-trap under your dick and balls, there's like the bottom of a sink. If you push that up, it drains all of your drips out of you.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Works,
what?
dude.
I've tried it. It doesn't do anything.
You might have clogged you, dude. You might have clogged U-trap.
No,
not anymore, dude. You probably blew that thing out.
I think.
And I was swimming in it in my tub, dude.
No, I didn't come.
I was swimming in
I did not come in the
lover's
tub.
jizz.
I did not come in the tub.
You're just picking like liquidy, silky ropes out of the hot
Just
tub.
foam, dude.
Gross.
Just foam. Just
I
leeches.
want it on the record.
Jay was just up to here in the water, just
not
watching
come
a
in the tub.
silky rope go past his face. Like, disgusting.
Dude, I can't. I don't know.
Jay's frozen. Oh, there we
He's
go.
moving for me.
Wait, were you not
Oh.
frozen? Oh, he's not frozen. He's just stone-faced. He's just stone-faced in disapproval.
Fuck, my internet connection's unstable.
There you go. It's all right. That's all right. Just took a second.
I will fucking spaz, dude.
Hold on. Let me pause it. Secure the line. His line's secure. Hold on. Pause.
Oh wait, it looks good.
There we go. We're back.
Jump in while I'm walking up here.
I'm just trying to see if your internet connection is good or not.
Dude, if I stay out here the rest of this podcast, I will get such a bad sunburn.
You might get sun poisoning, dude. Damn.
It's
Wow.
so fucking,
You
it's
have a
the desert, bro.
You have a parasol?
Wow.
No, I need one.
You should keep a parasol at all times. You should walk to the gas station with a parasol. Just buy peanuts and walk back.
Yeah, dude. I need to get one like the judge, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just a parasol out of flesh, dude. Out of O'Connor's fucking flesh.
Damn.
I'm safe and sound. Here in Philadelphia.
For a little bit longer, bud. And then guess who's
Yeah.
coming back?
Oh my God.
Connor, what's up? Is Bay? Are you still with Bay right now? What's the deal?
No, she went home.
Where'd you go?
She went back
She
to her
stayed
place.
at his house, I think, for another week.
Yeah. And I
After
was
the
just
lake,
like,
dude.
it was great. She's like cool, but I was like, I need it's the weirdest thing to just be like, I like you. This is good. I need you to go away and not talk to me for like a week.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's a lot. If you
It's
just
like-
known each other and basically lived, you gave her the experience, dude.
You gave her the contact. She had the contact experience.
Yeah.
She had a boyfriend.
Oh
Do
man.
you guys still talk, or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Crazy that's even happening. Well, I mean, again, just I was a lunatic
It is
on that trip.
It is so fucking hot up on this deck.
Yeah, what's the temperature down there? Is
It
like
is so
150
hot
degrees?
right now. No, it's probably like high 80s today, but the sun down here is fucking intense.
It's bright as fuck, dude. Do you want to pause and get aviators, bro?
I could get my sick ass aviators on.
It's up to you, dude. I don't like people.
You guys
saying,
keep chatting.
All right, go ahead, go for it.
Oh.
Go rip it.
I'm gonna go get my fucking sick ass aviators.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yesterday on the page, I was laying out my theory. Well, this was a big thing for me. I figured out why I didn't like stand up for so long, and it has to do with a thing that I've coined a term called satanic self-confidence, where you meet a lot of the should you ever like work with a headliner and they're just, they're selling out, they're doing well, and they're just miserable as fuck, and they're like, or you get like features who are back there and like, oh, I know this guy too, blah, 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 blah. It was, it's all I was dealing with. I was like, when I just started like featuring and hosting and healing him, it was just like I meet fucking, I think I first opened for like Heather McDonald. Brad Trackman's the fucking feature. Both are fucking both are clearly satanic. And it's just like Heather McDonald's giving me all these crazy fucking credits to remember, and Brad Trackman's like, oh, I got the same manager as you, blah, 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 blah. And they're just fucking having this weird battle. That was my
That'd be the worst green room ever to be in.
It was fucking hell. But that was my theory. It's like this. It's this level of. It's a level of confidence that you need to. It's not like a self thing where you're like, I'm the person. You need to just be looking down. You have to be a part in your mind. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. People who are like crazy about credits and shit like that. Also, exactly. Just like, you can't help it.
That's it. That's the eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
We're talking about satanic self-confidence and how it's credit hounds being like, what are your credits? Ugh.
And what's crazy too is that it's when you're in that situation, when you're in that room, it's like it's hard not to be like, wait, am I these people?
That was my problem.
I like these two.
That was
it's
my
like
problem.
I want a feature. Like I want to go up to the next thing. Like am I on the road to Heather McDonald and Brad Trackman? Is that my future?
Well, I'm telling you, we all have. It's the shadow. We all have it. But it was funny. I was talking to Spud today, and Spud was like, Spud was talking about he hates when comedians talk about just doing comedy when they're like, oh, my craft and blah, blah, blah. And Spud's like, dude, I'm a master painter. If I were to walk around and be like looking at people who didn't paint houses and be like, they just don't understand, dude, what I can do. It's like people like, shut the fuck up. For some reason, comedians are like, man, yeah, I mean, you just don't understand the scene. He's like, what the fuck scene are you talking about? He's like, imagine if I was like the Delaware County painting scene. People like, shut the fuck up.
Well, people do love that. They do love that stuff.
What?
They love like the artist tutorial kind of.
True. Some do.
I mean, maybe if he had a painting podcast, it might be appropriate.
But that's my I think because stand-up it's a job that requires a gazillion people to be there. When you do it well, they praise you. So if you painted, like you're saying, like an artist really painting, a zillion people bought it or whatever. It is the same thing. It is funny though. It is a funny way to think about it. Just to be a utilitarian.
Dude, I listened to War Mode, the 3rd episode last night. It was so fucking funny.
It's unbelievable, bro.
It's so fucking funny.
War Mode's their podcast really is. I mean,
I gotta get into that.
I gotta say next level.
Yeah. It's next level.
Fucking funny, dude.
What are they talking about on there?
Just how they did. The best story was them trying to get Bay. They were like, well, it's always about securing Bay, which is so funny. But they were like, there was a bunch of chicks down by the Skook, dude. Down by the Schuylkill, and they were out digging
for cobblestones.
And they were like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to impress the bays. We're out programming. We're out working. And they were like, the bays didn't bat an eye.
Well, no, they had 2 female Patreons. And their female Patreons left, and Spud went into like a total depression thing, and the girl fans left. He said they call girls chigs. Like all the chigs left. Dude, it's the funniest. It really is funny.
It's awesome.
Damn.
Oh, man, it's the best.
Have you been ripping any Contact episodes?
Yeah, I'm putting them out. I put out like a new one and a Patreon recently.
Oh, nice.
A Patreon. Yeah.
So you're making an honest go of it.
Do you? Should we
Yeah,
help
I'm
you?
trying to.
Do you want me to help you with that?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to like. I'm gonna try to make.
Just say you're sorry for the way you handled yourself at the lake. I'll see if I can't get you a couple $100 a month.
Dude, this will be like the fourth time I like got on a knee and apologized for being a total fucking spaz at the lake.
Shane can pull a spaz. I'm pretty even keeled, and he's pulled a couple. He can definitely genie a spaz out of the best.
Oh my god,
He can. It's a gift, man. It really is.
Thank you, Matt.
God.
Now that's solidarity.
Dude. I just call it how it is, bro. That's a gift, bro. Your ability to make people spaz. I would love, again, if we get some dude on, like, just some random dude, like a high profile dude. If we can have a podcast of you getting celebrities to break down and spaz, that might be. I would be the happiest person in the world.
I feel bad about. Well, here's the thing, dude. It's like
because you can
like
do
a Green Mile. It's like a Green Mile. Though. It takes a lot out of me. Like I take a lot of the pain, man. It's really exhausting.
I don't know.
I can't stop doing it.
It's unreal when you watch it going. It's just like, holy fuck, this guy's about to fucking break.
well, dude, that's baked
Bro.
into the spaz.
O'Connie's.
It's like, what is this guy doing to me? Why
O'Connie's
is he doing
got
this?
two. He's got
Why
two
is he doing
spazzes.
this?
O'Connie has literally two of my best spazzes. I think the lake card throwing incident is one of my better spazzes.
Dude, that was a perfect storm.
Oh, I know, dude. I saw
That
the
was
storm,
a perfect
bro.
storm. That was a perfect
then-
storm. That was
The best part about that spaz was while he spazzed, he screamed at me to relax. He was telling me I was spazzing.
no. That was after I went down and read short stories to calm down.
Oh.
What stories?
Yeah, then he went and read like
I went-
James Joyce.
I literally, I was like, dude, I was totally out of control, and I was like,
This
I need
sucks.
to
I'm
go
going
read.
back down.
Go
I need
ahead.
to go read some stories just to like think about something else.
Where was Bay when you read these stories?
She was playing
Up with
cards.
old Shane.
Yeah, she was
She was
like,
fighting. She was fighting the fight, or was she? What was going
No,
on?
she was on my side.
No.
She was very disappointed in Chris.
well, this is the perfect storm I'm talking about.
First of all, girls love that when you spaz and they come back in. You're just like, you don't understand.
I don't think she was that psyched about it. That I had to go downstairs and read short stories by myself for a while. I don't think she was.
Dude,
stoked
these
about
fucking
that.
aviators were getting hot.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was.
The metal frame on that hurt.
You're gonna get some nice color tomorrow.
That's a good session. How long were you out there for?
No,
10
that was nothing. The other day I fucking laid out. I thought it'd be a decent idea to get
Oh,
burnt. Dude, my belly got crushed.
itchy.
I was up there shirtless.
You got
I've
itchy.
laid in the sun. I've never laid in the sun, like ever.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
nice
under
man.
my belly and underneath my tits, haven't seen the sun in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I do.
Got destroyed.
Outside on my little roof deck, as soon as it gets like a little bit warm, I'll give myself like, dude, 10-minute increments starting out. Because you're supposed to absorb vitamin D. I think it's like
Yeah, you need
percent
it.
of your body is supposed to be exposed to the sun to get I think it's like 50% of your body for 20 minutes a day. That's how you absorb enough vitamin D. So you gotta
doesn't
go.
it depend
Going
on your,
shirtless
like-
is CDC is like go shirtless. You gotta.
Doesn't that depend on your like complexion?
Yeah, if you're black, you need even more sun time because the melanin blocks the sun out. Luckily,
Yeah, there's no way.
I
The CDC would tell me you need to keep your shirt on.
need
You will die.
Yeah.
You will get skin cancer
yeah.
shortly.
Every couple days, stick your hand out the window.
Yeah, drive with your arm out, your elbow out the window. You'll be fine.
In the back seat.
Yeah.
I get paler and paler every year. I always tell Bay, I'm like, no, I swear I can get like a little bit tan. She's like, dude, it's been 4 years, bro. I'm like, I don't really. I have to go on vacation. If I go on vacation for 3 weeks, I can get a little. It's just like, oh, pale.
You do. I've seen you get a little. I've seen you get a little tan.
Very, very, very. But the burn, I have to take the burn, dude. I have
Yeah.
to take the Inferno. So I'm gonna try.
I like a good burn though. A good burn feels good, dude. How about coming
Yeah, it
back
does.
inside from the beach when the burn's setting in?
Oh.
It's nice and cold in your beach house, and then you go out to
Yeah.
the hot tub and someone else is in there.
Then there's jizz in the hot
Isn't that a great feeling?
God.
Oh my God. I'm
The-
still.
Chris, I actually miss you, dude. I
The
miss
headlines versus the facts on the ground are just couldn't be more far apart.
you. Whatever.
Can I? There's a theory.
I miss you too, man.
I actually miss you. Who calls who? Who makes the phone calls?
You call me, but you're also a phone
He
call
doesn't
person.
call me.
I haven't texted or called some. I think I talked to Gerben for an hour the other day.
How's Gerbs doing?
He's doing good.
Hell
He's
yeah.
like holed up. He's like researching. He's like doing all the things he wants to do.
Shane's a very active friend.
Yeah, Shane's good. He's
very
good.
active
He's a good.
communicator.
Yeah, I check in on my close pals.
I've just been radio silence. Well, also
I thought it was like I always thought until like 2 years ago that if I called a dude, they would think I was gay for wanting to talk to them and be like, "Dude, shut up." I didn't.
No,
think
I call-
legitimately
I call,
thought in my head. I would call people and like, "I'm sorry for calling you, but like, here's a specific thing I want to talk
Yeah.
about." Because I thought they'd be like, "What the fuck do you want?"
yeah.
I
well,
agree with that.
That's
I
how
would-
my
But
whole
it's nice.
family
No, I
usually-
think it's nice to be able to just call
Just
people
chat,
and just chat.
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
started
I'll
doing
call.
that like 2 years
I'll
ago.
call Matt to tell him what I'm being gay about.
That's swag.
It helps. Like if I'm being a girl brain about something, I let him know.
True.
And then I'm always like, I shouldn't be telling anybody this. This sucks. And he's like, no, it's good to get it out.
It is.
I give him
Yeah.
the girl brain thoughts.
Dude, we all have them. We all
That's
have.
nice. That's nice. It's nice to have that.
Dude, it's actually
Yeah.
it is good. Everyone needs that. This is the dude. So it's funny. You actually just brought me to something that I found that I think you will all enjoy. While you guys were sleeping, dude. I don't know if you know this, dude. We got totally fucking obliterated. 25
What do you mean?
tweets, dude. That totally obliterated us.
Wait, what happened?
You just reminded me of girl brain, dude. This is
Oh my god,
dude. This came up while we slept, dude. First of all, the people who don't think girls are
Sid
funny,
Robinson.
the people
Hey.
who, yeah, the people who don't think girls are funny. Excuse me. What do you think about this? Guys will stand 5'8" from you and call it 6 feet. Hilarious.
oh my god.
Where's your check mark? Grown men making OnlyFans. You at least try selling drugs? Question mark. Hilarious. I hate when men use this emoji. It's a cry face. What are you begging for when the patriarchy is here for you? I mean, these are too fucking funny.
Wait, I don't even understand that one.
O'Connor,
You can't be sad, Chris. You have the patriarchy.
the patriarchy who's here for
Oh.
you, dude, specifically, who's not protected.
What are you begging for? Oh, okay.
Yeah, who's not.
It's not crying. It's like it's lover eyes or sad eyes.
Yeah, it's
or
like the
something?
please, like the watery pre-cry eyes. I think it actually. Oh, god damn it!
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's pleading face. It's the pleading.
There you go, Chris. That's an appropriate apology.
Dude, this one is men be like, quote, the fuck I look like, and be the fuck that looked like.
Man.
Dude, girls are taking it. This is good stuff, guys. Keep it up.
It's wow. I wonder if that person ever thinks about just like. I wonder if they ever like sweat over just the wording of their tweet.
I'm very mad about seeing these. Oh, I know that girl, number 10.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Watching
yeah.
boys play video games, like, okay, so you do have passion and the ability to focus.
That's the oldest joke. in the
Okay,
book.
so you do have girl brains. You do have dog brains. So do y'all?
Dude,
think
I've been
that's-
looking at like other Reddits. I'm so glad that dog brain has like taken off as like an acceptable. People post pictures of girls with just the emojis dog and brain.
Well,
Dog
dude,
brain might be that might be the one lasting thing we've put out.
it could be the legacy. Our legacy being dog brain. Well, it's funny too because like imagine the negative shit you would get for that, right? People like, oh my god, Nicole's. Here are 25 tweets that supposedly obliterate us, and it's just like, I guess it's like, who is this obliterating?
Wait, keep scrolling down because this is actually getting me fucking angry. This
So
is
do y'all
good.
think dads be reflecting on the trauma they cause while sipping their tea and coffee? Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I'm glad that I haven't been mad about these people in a while.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
This is good for me.
Wow.
Men, gross. All right, so this girl's still on the boys drool, girls rule tip here. That's good. Naka. Audrey Kaufman. Oh my god, dude. This might be the funniest thing I've ever read. Boys can recommend whatever movies they want to recommend. I'm going to smile and nod, then watch my own Instagram story instead. Sure, you're a
Yeah.
lot.
Man, would it kill a dog brain to watch, No Country for Old Men once?
I love
Just
that.
see if they can get through a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Well,
If it's not Trolls 2, they need colors and bullshit.
and they see like a wide panning thing of the horizon, they're instantly like, was anyone in love?
No, they just want to watch The Office, like in the background.
Yeah, I mean, dude, just let's break this thing down, dude. Boys can recommend whatever movies they want to recommend. I'm going to smile and then watch a video I recorded of myself talking.
Dude,
like, okay, go ahead
well,
and do that.
I think she is
Fucking
being a
psycho.
little self-reflective there, which is kind of funny. Like, I'm just going to sit here and watch my own answer. But is there anything more infuriating than recommending to a dog brain, we watch The Departed again, and have her just look at fucking Instagram? And then I'll forget because I'll get locked in, dude. You know me. But if I see Irish dudes committing crimes, I'm in. But as soon as I hear a little snicker from the couch, someone's laughing at their own. They found a meme while I'm supposed to be watching this.
Dude, someone watching TikTok, watching TikToks and laughing is like
watches cell phone videos with audio high while you're sitting on the couch with him. Just so we're all clear on this.
Watching a movie or just talking?
Yeah, we could be. We could be sitting there watching TV. We could be doing something. Chris will.
Well, no, he'll be playing video games, and I'll watch a clip. And
then he'll come
something.
sit next to me for no reason.
This is actually kind of funny. Men having fun is a red flag to me. Female trait. It's like, all right, fair enough. That's pretty good.
Hilarious. There we go, Becca.
Any woman consensually making $1 off of men being horny is a queen in my book. All right. How do you consensually make $1?
How do you not? Wait. How do you not consensually?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Actually, I got a couple ideas.
Well, yeah, what are you talking about?
Connor, how this? Did you read this? Any woman consensually making $1 off men being horny is a queen in my book.
I'll tell you what.
I don't think
piece
any
of shit queens in England really fucked us.
Yeah. I don't think any dollar spent based off being horny is consensual.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's a non-consensual spend.
What is? I guess a non-consensual horny thing would be like the stuff Cardi B got accused of like getting guys drunk or using like, you ever have like scopolamine where you go like and blow like that dust in people's faces and it turns them into a zombie?
Scopolamine?
Oh, dude, a guy's in men learning about feminism. There's a second wave. Man, that guy. That's a guy. Whoa, hilarious. Good night, ladies. Remember to die before a man telling you how you feel about that. All right, this is just
a lot of people who've had a rough go.
I have a crush, gaslighting myself into thinking a man is smart and cool.
Yeah, this
a lot of projection going on here.
Up.
Uh-huh.
I recognize that girl has blown up a lot over the past.
Is that the
months.
tiny Asian chick?
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her work. I'm big into all these now.
You like pepper girls?
Nah, I'm satanic now, dude.
True. No, you're not. You're not.
I think that's what I'm going to go for now.
Satanic.
Next time we do war mode, I'm actually going to go on. Maybe I'll do some research, get some facts, and just come at them like supporting the Bill and Melinda Gates. Yeah, I think I should transform to globalist.
Yeah, jump on in. The water is warm.
Dude,
yeah,
Connor, what do you think about that?
We're poised for a takeover.
What do you
the last time you literally told me to jump in, the water's warm. The water was ice cold, and you lied.
But it was refreshing. You liked it.
It was so nice. I've been thinking about that since. We jumped in the water at the lake off the boat.
Ooh.
It was freezing cold, but he got in first and was like, "It's not bad." Then I jumped in, and as soon as I reemerged, I was like, "It's horrible, you fucking liar."
What was the bottom like of the lake?
Dude, it was like an old river system.
Lake.
Yeah,
it was full. It was so deep.
Dude, 10 feet off of the shoreline, it was like 30 feet deep.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy. So
it was like 100 feet deep out in the middle, right?
Yeah. This is no man-made then. This is no man-made.
No, it is.
No, it was man-made.
It was like they dammed a river. So like, it'd be like if you obviously not the same, but if you dammed the Grand Canyon, how deep the center would be.
You're saying that'd be the same as damming the Grand Canyon?
No, I think he actually started that.
I have no concept. I'm like, I would have believed you. I'm like, okay.
No, it's like the river has worn through like a mountain range for forever,
it's carved.
and
It's
then
carved
they
its own
dam,
depth.
yeah, and then they dam it. So it's like where the river was going. It's like crazy deep.
Who knows where it is, dude? Where it's going?
It's very scary. Getting in deep water is very scary.
Yeah, river, dude.
There's definitely
Spooky.
there's big crocs floating around.
There's
in
big
there.
catfish underneath there. That's a legend.
Some fresh water.
Kylo was like afraid of the boat, so taking her out on the water was it was a task. It was like putting a cat in a car. It was just nonstop, just fucking sit down, just fucking relax. The whole time, like, are we going back yet? Yeah, what's out here in this water? What's going on here? And I kept telling her there was a catfish that was a 6-foot catfish that was going to get her.
And it was genuinely scaring her.
The
Yeah,
6-foot catfish was going to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did she think the catfish was going to like jump up and sting her and jump back in?
maybe.
Shit,
There wasn't a lot. I mean, it was. Yeah, never mind.
Just it would have jumped out and like knocked her out with this big body and fell back in the water.
She has a lot of fears, I feel like, that don't necessarily have like a chain of reasoning behind them. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just
Wow,
scary.
dude, I wouldn't say that about my friend's girlfriend, but go ahead. It's kind of fucked up, dude. Beezer's gonna fuck you up for that.
I don't think so. We talked about it in the car.
Yeah, I literally would get in fights in front of Beezer with Kyla. Like, she and I will get in arguments,
Yeah.
and Beezer will just be like, "Should both of you shut the fuck up?" Dude, it's so funny. Nobody would ever allow that. No, like, if I got in like a fight with Brittany in front of you, you'd be like, "You need to stop."
Please, for the love of God. That would be so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, he'll just. But me and Kyla are very close, so us arguing
That's true, too.
isn't that crazy.
No,
And
that's
she talks a
actually
lot
true.
of shit, and so do I. So
Yeah, you guys are the last thing I remember you arguing. This is a long time ago, but about just like some sport. It was the funniest.
oh my god, dude, she was trying to tell this bothered me. It still bothers me. You even mentioning it right now. She was trying to say that hockey players were the most athletic. Was the most athletic sport.
Yeah.
They were the most athletic people,
Uh,
and it really fired me up.
Yeah. Who was the most athletic? Who are you talking about? Who did you say was the most
I
athletic?
mean, you could say there's two arguments. It's NBA or NFL.
Yeah.
NFL, like a defensive back in the NFL, like he sprints backwards faster than a wide receiver running forward. Like it's crazy what those guys do. I mean, defensive ends are like 6'8" and fast and strong as fuck. Like, I mean,
yeah, you can measure that.
Hockey's a bunch of white dudes that are skating.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; it's clearly it's incredibly athletic, and the hand-eye coordination's incredible. But there's a reason it's a white guy sport.
Yeah, if you were to do like strength, agility, you could really break it down in like strength, agility, different things, speed, and I mean,
That was it.
Dude,
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
if you look at some of these like combine number, I'm sure the NHL draft has like numbers too, but it's like there'll be like a 350-pound offensive lineman who's got like a 32-inch vertical. It's like
Yeah, and then I mean, I'm
insane.
just during that draft, they were showing some of those offensive linemen that
Insane.
got drafted that were running. The one guy was 350 pounds and ran a 5-second 40. That it's impossible.
How, dude?
That's a 350-pound dude that's as fast as you guys. That's how.
Easily,
that's about what you
yeah.
guys would run right now.
yeah,
5 what?
Like a 5-second 40.
that's probably
I'll take
faster
that.
than we would run it.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Yeah, true. I'm trying. I don't know. I know how dudes get with it being fast, which is funny.
I got
When I was at my fastest, I think I was like 4.5,
I think I was.
No,
always
you were
like
never
a 5 or
running a
6.
4.5, O'Connor.
4.6.
I just tried
No.
to run before this podcast.
Oh, I never did like a laser guided one or whatever. I just
Yeah,
had
you
the guy
couldn't. A
timing.
4.5 is genuinely like what a lot of NFL running back and wide receivers run.
Yeah, that's super fast. I think I ran.
Well,
You were not running that.
they're also fucking super tall.
Doesn't matter. That would only help you run faster.
Yeah,
I don't know because it takes a while to get up and going.
Chris, you're
Isn't
not
that the
faster
slowest
than,
part of the 40?
like Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, what does he run?
I don't know. I think his is actually fast. I think he might run a 4.4. You're not a tenth of a second slower than Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I think I ran in high school. I was like a 5'2".
Say, in my heyday.
Yeah,
5'2".
I think I hit the 5 and I was
Bet you I could throw a football over the mountains, huh, Chris?
Yeah, I've been trying to like, I don't feel like doing exercises in my house. I'm like, I'm gonna start running, dude. I can make it through like the guts of one 3-minute song, and I'm just like, my like shoulders are in pain. I'm just like, holy.
Yeah, here's according to a 5-year NFL Combine report, wide receivers and corners had the fastest average time at 4.48, followed by running backs at 4.49. So literally, you're saying you run the average NFL running back 40.
I can see it. I can see it.
I think it's time to walk it back. You're getting hammered.
I said 4'5", 4'6".
We gotta start. We should take.
I gave myself.
Dude, I would run a
probably
6'3".
5'5". Yeah.
I wouldn't finish. I may not finish. I may walk off the course.
Dude, I did a. Oh my god! When Brittany was training for her like physical thing for the police academy, I did the police test, and at one point we had to do a 200-meter sprint, and I had an Apple Watch. My heart rate broke like 200 beats per minute. It went up so high. The first time I sprinted 200 meters, I was like in like a dangerous level, like a dangerous range.
Dude, I ran a 40
run.
At West Virginia at the combine, this high school combine at West Virginia. On the field there, I ran I think it was a 5.9
with pads.
No, just straight up regular, and that's like I got done. Good. I think I ran a 6.1 the first time, and the guy was like, it was one of the players that went to West Virginia that was doing the times, and when I ran it, he was like, Jesus Christ. He let shit on me. I got back and ran like a 5.9 or a 5.8, and I was like, pretty good. That's pretty good.
So fucking funny. That's funny. They were like, do it again.
Yeah, you ran it twice regardless. But then in the one-on-ones, I dominated, bro. That was big.
Obviously.
Just pass by. I mean, I'm more on the field guy.
Tough to get around. I will say I tried to get around you on the beach at one time. You definitely are tough to get around.
But you're not getting into the second level, is that what you're saying?
But the amount, the 40 time I ran there is so slow that it would prevent me from having any type of career in football.
Really?
Yeah, that's scary. That's kicker. That's the slow as it possibly gets.
So that guy clocked you in and was like, Chris O'Connor, bud, get back there.
He's like, you think you can run a 4.5? Dude, Beezer was in front of you in that race at the beach.
Not true.
I heard Beezer has some jets, dude.
Beezer did have some jets. I was surprised. Both of them were way more. I was shocked at Beezer's jets. I think you were too, Chris.
I was. Huh? I almost pulled both my hamstrings in the first 4 yards. I think my whole back tightened up on me.
Oh man, I was so close to literally the best thing that could have possibly happened, which would have been you tearing your hamstrings and Beezer falling.
Right there. I was right there.
Oh fuck!
If that camera wasn't rolling, I would have stopped. I would have just like pulled up for a second.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe you guys did that. What a great thing.
That was fun.
We were drinking and they started challenging each other to a race. And
you were stirring the pot.
I was shocked at how that this could even be a possibility. This just fell into my lap.
Yeah.
We should do this
because one of them had to lose.
Olympics.
Secret Podcast Olympics.
Yeah, you got that yard next to your house.
The Woodman will be a problem, dude.
In what?
Crush.
The Special Olympics, Matt and Shane's Special Olympics.
He'd crush every event, probably, right? Except for running, right? Doesn't he have like?
Well, not if we played any real sports.
Oh, of course.
If we did like a combine, yeah. But if we played like an actual, like if basketball was an event.
Yeah, it'd be one-on-one basketball, pass blocking, like kickoff.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna definitely.
I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna sit out events.
You do that.
I'm sitting out many events. I'm just trying to medal.
just score so high. Is it like a decathlon, or are we just?
It would just be a bunch of different games, calisthenics, and skill sets. That'd be pretty tight. My cousin, dude, Hoss tried to do something like this before. He tried to have like a family-wide Olympics, and everyone was like, "Fuck off, dude." He's on to something.
We should do a Shat Nation. We should just do a Shat basketball tournament.
That would be pretty tight, too.
Everybody's podcast versus each other's.
Yeah.
That'd be
Contact.
awesome.
You can team up with the Woodman. You guys are the only individuals.
Like a 2-on-2 white man can't jump.
We would get
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yo, that's such a good idea. We
This
definitely,
would-
I don't
we
know.
definitely win. dude.
Shaner definitely can't. I know. That's why I'm trying to set this up.
Sid the Kid and Ansley.
We
can get-
Sid can play,
Sid's
but
decent.
you can lock Sid up, and then
Yeah, I could lock Sid
I
up.
will literally swat the fuck out of Ansley.
Yeah, that's true. That would be the chance. That would be the ship, dude.
But then
Easily.
she could beat the shit out of me.
Well, we're sticking.
What?
Oh, yeah. When we get
She
to
does
2-on-2
MMA.
we do the jujitsu.
Yeah, just call
tag
the
team.
foul.
We do the jiu-jitsu tag team. I got a 1-strike white belt, so and I'm probably gonna wear 4-ounce gloves. I'm definitely gonna throw something. I'm doing it.
Oh, that would be Rainey and Butterly in a mile.
No, dude.
Unless Ansley
Didn't even
is that
Ansley.
nasty.
Ansley's nasty, but again, Butterly's
Yeah.
Butterly's
But
really good.
he's a man,
You think-
so he can throw strikes.
True. Oh yeah, we might have to do strike proof or just slaps.
Do you think Rainey and Butterly could take
Slaps
you
are
in hoops?
kryptonite to women.
True.
No, they couldn't. Neither of them definitely have ever played basketball.
I
Oh,
don't know. I could see Butterly being sneaky good at basketball for some reason.
Butterly was like a chubby, comic book dork his whole life.
Yeah, but he's
No,
There's no way
he's
he
a
can
fighter.
play.
Fighters and
I could see
basketball-
him-
Now he's a fighter.
Fighters
I
and
could see him-
basketball rarely overlap, dude.
I could see his
Rarely
parents kicking him outside, forcing him to just stand next to a hoop.
Chris, I'm going to go ahead and
Go
stop
balls
you
up.
now. You're wrong.
You really?
Go ahead and stop this bit you're trying to
Yeah, the Olympics would be
This
nice.
is. Oh
Me
man,
either.
I'm getting PTSD.
What happened? Down to the beach? You do look like someone who's recovering from like a stressful event right now. You're right.
That was-
I
do.
am.
You got
I
3
am.
weeks with me, dude.
Oh,
3 weeks. Dude, at the beach, I would literally go into his room.
He's taking a
He
break.
is struggling, dude.
He's taking a break. He's out of view. Yo, your setup's nice, man. Wait, so what are you saying at the beach? You'd what?
Oh, I would wake him up. I would sit on the bed next to his bed and be like, all right, you want to do better today? You think we can do better? For like a couple mornings.
and I was not doing better.
I loved, dude, O'Connor at the beach, A+. O'Connor week 1 at the lake, F, expelled.
Connor, how'd you feel? Juxtapose that with how you felt in both weeks.
I think you would agree with my ratings. Week 2 at the beach, A+.
I mean, week one at the beach was really fun, but I was like, the behavior was so unhealthy. It was crazy. I smoked like 1,000 cigarettes and was like getting shit faced and like sneaking mushrooms every night. And, like,
Yeah, the mushrooms
eating-
were running low.
And so that had me like, this is fun, but I gotta turn this around. I can't
Yeah.
keep living. I can't keep living
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
And then
No problem.
I had some like bad. I had like a bad mushroom trip where I like, freaked out a little bit.
Alcohol, was it with alcohol or just mushrooms?
Yeah, with booze. Yeah.
Yeah, alcohol and mushrooms don't mix, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've-
And then
I've enjoyed it.
How much did you eat? And then again,
I had a
yeah,
lot.
you said you had a decent amount. Yeah, I've done it. I don't like it.
I just I stopped drinking. You're right. I
Yeah.
do stop drinking as soon as I take them.
Yeah,
typically.
yeah.
Or if it's a small amount, I'll keep drinking. But yeah,
Or just being
Usually it's
in
a-
your face.
usually it's a knockout because usually it makes me slightly nauseous. And if you include alcohol with that, that does suck.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Being drunk and
But-
tripping is just strange. I remember I did it. I was hammered and I ate a bunch of them, and I was drunk and tripping, and it was just like, fuck, man. It was weird. It's just being like, having drunk, hallucinating thoughts. It was just not fun.
Yeah, dude. The next morning
Yeah,
I
you're
had to
just
wake
the
up.
man in your hallucinations.
I
You're
was
just
just
hallucinating. Like, yeah, I am the fucking best. I'll
I
fight
was
that.
scared.
I'll fight that tiger that's in my room.
Yeah, I was just scared of Wayne's World, and then I went outside and was scared of my neighborhood, and then just like laid under my blankets for a couple hours.
Dude, I told you. I just watched MIB's like 3 or 4 and just had one of the better nights I've had.
That's awesome. That's the
Yeah.
best.
That was nice. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put you into a recluse state. I feel bad.
Well, it wasn't just you. It was a combination of factors.
It was a combination
It's
of other
also
people's
me,
fault,
too.
right? Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
No, that is good.
It's like, yeah.
Glad
I always take it
don't-
easy on myself.
I don't like recluse Chris. I don't
always
like
take
it. I
easy
need
on
you
myself.
out. I need
I
you
always
out and
let myself
scurrying.
off the hook. No.
I need you
No,
out
I-
and scurrying. When I get
I
back
need-
to Philly, dude, you're scurrying.
Now I'm just channeling nothing but good vibes.
I take it you don't want to get another lake house, right?
I don't think so. I need to like genuinely be productive. I need to establish a new life for myself, you know.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
I gotta start from square one.
What you going to do? What's your new program?
Nothing.
Right.
There's nothing. There's fucking nothing.
Dailyo contacts. Need that.
I don't know about Dailyo contacts, but I'll try. I'm gonna try to put them out
All
more
right. So
regularly.
you can't do a podcast at a lake house?
No, I can do a podcast.
You don't think I would encourage that and help it flourish?
Yeah. But I also need to be in like a schedule. You know?
How you
What's
going
your
to do it?
schedule while you're in a recluse in that upstairs? What are you doing in there? I know how you get in there. That's
I've been
usually the cigarettes out the window.
No cigarettes. Haven't been smoking. No cigarettes. Quit as my throat gets all like froggy. Shitty. No, I haven't been smoking. I quit cigarettes. I've been
Nice.
trying to actually like sit down and like write things during the day. Trying to organize some thoughts. I've been like reading, like watching stuff. My sleep cycle's still like fucked. I have like a hard time like getting into like a rhythm. But
Yeah, I've had a genuinely tough time sleeping here.
Yeah, I mean,
like
you used to getting that adrenaline, that nighttime stand-up adrenaline boost. So your body's wired to just be like, bing, up at like, 11, 12, 1 a.m. It takes a while for your
Yeah.
body to readjust. And the time difference, too.
Yeah, the time difference out here really fucked me up for sure.
Dude, O'Connor, you're talking about writing like thoughts down. I was reading. So remember I was talking about the book, The Shallow, Shane? The book about the internet and how it's affecting our brain? The first half of that is just like the history of writing and reading. It just goes on for fucking ever. They finally explain how the internet affects our ability to learn and retain information. It's fucking nuts. So when you read a book, you just sit there, like you're talking about like forming ideas and writing stuff down. If you're reading a book, so if you're like, your short-term memory is like a thimble. You can only have like 5 to 7 chunks of information. That's why phone numbers are like 6 you can only.
they're only like 7 digits or something.
Yeah, they chunk stuff together because if it's more than that, your brain will most likely just forget unless you sit and rehearsal it. So they're saying how typically if you're reading something or audiobook, and same thing really, if you're doing that, you're taking like your short-term memory is like a thimble, and it has to fill up your long-term memory, which is like a bathtub. So you can only bring a tiny bit of information at a time and try to get it to your long-term memory. When you're reading, it's just like they're giving you little drips, and you're slowly, it takes your time, or you take your time, you can do it. When you go online, and they did studies of this, so when you're on an internet, when you're like reading text with hyperlinks, your brain is constantly doing little problem solving, like a crossword puzzle, where you're like, should I click that? What happens? Oh, I click this thing. And they've done like you end up not retaining any information because your short-term memory is just completely overloaded, where like you have this little thimble and they're just gushing information at you, and you're the whole time it's like you're doing a crossword puzzle. So they're finding that, and the way people come up with ideas is that when you get enough information into your long-term memory, you form what's called a schema. So you can like read, and then you're like, oh, this makes sense. But if you're constantly reading online, all you're doing is viscerally reacting to stimuli. And like you'll get little bits here and there, but it doesn't really compare. Like it's called hypertext. The idea was that so fucking funny, man. So like the original SJW professors were saying like hypertext was going to free us from the patriarchal authority of authors, being like you could write a book, Shane, and then like I'm reading your book, I'm trapped in Shane Gillis's world, dude, and you're exuding patriarchal force over my thinking. But if I could go online, I could read like 30 different offers and continuously hyperlink between a bunch of different ideas. And they're like, this is going to be the wave of the future. And they found out, they're like, you don't really retain any information at all.
Yeah, dude. I feel like that happens to me all the time. I will look at shit on the internet all day and be like, what did I even see?
You don't. Your brain. It's hard for you to bring that stuff back because you're using right here, and you're constantly doing these little you're problem solving the whole time, and it's addictive too because our brains love little problem solving activities. So you're just sitting there all day being like, click that. Oh, what happens? Oh, click that. I'm going to read this. And when people read online, they just read in an F pattern. They scan the first couple lines, scan down, and then they skip to the next thing.
It's also like when it's in those little bites, it's like I'm just constantly reading stuff I don't trust. So I'm just like, well, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Well, it's weird.
If someone's written a big thoughtful thing, I'll be like, all right.
It's weird to think that the new medium now does not encourage forming like ingrained schemas and ideas on the world.
You think that's, I guess it's by design on some level, but it feels like an accident, right?
It's an accident. Yeah, I think it's an accident. I mean, you would think you'd be information overload. I would think, like, I go online to do research for stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What did I just read? But,
yeah. If you get into, especially if you get like into like two people debating something you don't understand. It's like,
it's also and then your long-term memory, that's constantly working in the background. So like if you have a problem that you're like, you can't think of a solution for, like if you're writing something, you're like, I don't know what to do with this. You're supposed to just you concentrate like very specifically on what you're doing, and then you just go do nothing. And then your long-term memory just churns it around in the back of your head. And then that's how an idea will pop into your brain like that. Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
I gotta start doing that.
That is neat stuff.
Neat. It's just neat. There's nothing funny about it. It's just neato.
No, that's neat.
Yeah.
I think it's neat. And I think,
I think it's neat. I appreciate that you shared it.
It'd be nice to be able to write things, like write out a whole thing.
Yep.
And just have organized thoughts.
Well,
I haven't written a paper in.
Are you gonna kill yourself?
No.
Jesus Christ.
When was the last time you wrote something?
Never.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't
No.
that be nice?
I don't have anything I need to say.
That's a life goal
text.
of mine.
Sure, Shane's an orator. Shane's the old school.
I'm an oral history guy.
Pure orator.
Yeah, dude. I'm Plato.
They think we're coming back. They think our little love, phase.
Was it Aristotle?
Both.
Or whatever.
Well, yeah.
I think they both were pretty.
Didn't Plato write the cave or something?
Plato, I think, was the one who wrote down Socrates stuff. So Socrates,
that's what I meant.
Socrates. You're OG.
Socrates, that's it.
Beyond Plato. Plato, you thought Plato was gay. Socrates, like, I'll tell you my secrets, but dude, you're gay.
People writing shit down. I'm like, dude, be able to say it live. When you're gay.
That's true.
What are you, a coward? You can't say it in front. You need to be hidden to write it down. You pussy. Say it in front of people.
That's where I think that's where our whole school system comes from, of having to memorize stuff. Used to have to memorize, like it was just all rote memorization. I think it comes from ancient Greece. That's why we just never changed it. Just be like, you have to know all of the times tables. It's like, why, dude? Well, if you're ever in a toga and you want to have a debate with somebody, you can be like 6 + 6 is easily 6.
I wish I memorized the times tables. I wish I
Where do
took
you
that
stop?
more
How do you
seriously.
stop off?
You haven't?
No.
Where'd you?
What are you
stop
talking
off?
about?
No, I don't have it memorized.
You do have it memorized because if somebody asked you a basic times table, you would answer it.
Yeah, I'd find it.
9 times 9.
81.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
7 times.
Any of the
6.
nines, dude. Any of the nines, I'm fucking lit.
Is that 42 or something?
Two?
You got it. The 8s throw me for a loop, dude.
8, so 8, 6. What's that? 48.
48. Yeah. 7 times 6.
30.
That's 42.
Oh.
I said tricky.
Yo, math is the gayest. Math is gayer than writing.
Truth. That's absolute truth, dude. You're orating right now, dude.
Only because I couldn't get 7 times 6.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that got me. That fucked me up, dude. I was driving through the desert today listening to fucking Pac and fucking Biggie and Puff, dude, just getting hyped on us. I was so hyped.
We are, dude. You're absolutely right.
It's totally true. Chris, you're Little C's.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I don't know who that is.
Shit.
You're Little C's.
I'm sure it's insulting, but
No, bro.
I'll have to unpack. I'll
Little
have to
C's.
unpack
No, Little
exactly
C's was
how.
sick. Little C's
All
was
right,
sick.
who's
Nah, you can be Mace when I die.
Mace?
When I die, you and Matt can try to pick something up, and it won't be the same. And Matt will just be CEO, and you'll be some sort of preacher.
Little C's.
Are you familiar with Bad Boy O'Connor?
Yeah, are you not bad boy for life?
I mean, sure. I'll
It's
be
Cuss
bad boy
Daddy,
for
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about how we're basically big and puff, and there's going to be a big comedy.
We're just going to go to war with the West Coast.
life.
We don't hate them as people do. We just hate their lifestyle and hate their ideas, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Who's
good.
we?
They're fine. They're fine people. They're fine people, dude.
Those are fine, man. I like those men.
Hate what they stand for.
Chris, are you researching Little C's right now? I see you.
Yeah. I'm looking at him.
I think he had like sickle cell.
James Lloyd, he's part of the Junior Mafia.
Or should we go more G Unit? No, I think Bad Boys.
I mean, we can still wear G Unit wife beaters.
Or we need G Unit white beaters.
Dude,
Chris, you
won't.
might be Lil Kim, dude. Chris might be Lil Kim.
No,
You might be the fucking slut of the group, dude. You might
I
be
don't
the
want to
dirty
be Lil
slut.
Kim. No, not
Shane.
anymore. I'm cleaning up my ass.
And I'm trying to win you back. You and me have an on again, off again thing.
Dude, if you were to get jacked and do stand up in 50-cent wife beaters, dude, and G Unit wife beaters,
It'd be over.
Lil C's album cover sucks.
Lil C's had an album?
Yeah, The Wonderful World of C's a Leo.
Yeah, they all come in. They all come in.
You're
wars.
C's, dude.
It is the worst album cover ever. It's just him standing naked and 4 hands reaching in from out, like off the album, covering his dick.
Takes 4 hands. That's what's up.
Sounds
Well,
nice.
actually, the text Little C's is covering his dick,
Nice.
and 2 hands are white and 2 hands are black. I don't know if that's like a.
It's all about
fair.
unity.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The war is gonna get ugly, dude. It's gonna get nasty
Does that mean Rogies is fucking Suge Knight?
for sure.
Or is Rogies Pac, dude?
Rogies
Rogies a geezer, dude. Yeah, he's Suge.
Yeah, Rogies is Suge. Who else? Who would be? I'm trying to think. Who was on the West Side like that? Who would be like Corrupt and Daz, or Daz and Corrupt? I don't know.
Maybe Pac, Snoop, Dre,
True.
fucking what's his name?
Ice Cube.
NWA. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're probably gonna hit us pretty hard, but we'll be ready.
Dude, fuck us up, dude. They would fuck us up.
No, they would. If he had to go
are.
toe for toe, dude, no fucking
Yeah,
way.
too many.
No way.
Legion.
The English are too many.
Nah, dude.
Yeah. But in like 2045, we'll all do like a family vacation movie. I mean,
What you mean?
like after it's all done.
Yeah.
After the
like
fallout.
Ice Cube. You're saying like Ice Cube.
True.
Making like family movies.
Yeah.
Chris, you don't want to go to another lake house, dude? I'm thinking about getting one in May.
Where?
See, he's back. Hooked him again. Oh, we got one. We got him again.
You
Where?
gotta do a Lake.
Where?
Someone has to do a Lake Placid Photoshop where just Shane in the water sharking on Okani.
Okani, I need you because you're the only one that can drive a fucking boat. All right?
You could drive a
Nope.
boat. You drove a boat. You saw how
Barely.
easy it was. Where are you thinking?
I like that fucking lake in Virginia.
Yeah, just go back there.
It was a good lake.
It's not far. It is good.
Soder
wonder how-
wants in, but Soder I think would bring Bay. So then we're talking
Yeah.
about a Bay trip, and I don't know if I want a Bay trip or just
I
the
can't.
fellas.
I can't do another one of that. I can't do it.
Yeah, no Bay trip.
No girls
Just
allowed.
the dogs, dude. You, me, Woodman. Who else would
Well,
go?
he could probably bring Bay.
Woodman?
No, I mean Soder. Would that be? You think that would be a problem?
Anyway, we should probably podcast instead of
Planning a vacation.
planning a sick ass trip. I just wanted to see if I could get Chris to admit he does want to come to the lake with me again.
What?
I always,
We're
I
still
always wanna
friends,
go on a
dude.
trip.
We're still friends.
I always want to go on. We
Always,
are
yeah.
still friends.
What's the new program, O'Connor? You're writing
What are you
stuff
giving me
down.
those eyes for?
I just hate that it's getting dark in there. It's getting fucking. It's just. It seems like it's.
I got lights on.
You're worried about him.
sad.
You're worried about
I
him.
am worried about him. I am worried about him.
Should I turn on that?
Look
light
at how
behind me?
much our
What about that?
backgrounds reflect exactly who we are.
You're a Mexican
Oh, yeah.
restaurant.
I'm a Mexican restaurant.
Oh. Connor thought my background was fake today. It does look.
I did. I thought it was like one of
Looks
those
like a
like
fake background.
stock backgrounds.
Does look fake.
Oh man, where are we at? This thing's
We're
dragging.
good. Yeah, we're good, man. We've ripped. I just want to know how everybody's doing. What everyone plans to do. How you guys going to enjoy the rest of your night?
I'm actually about to do fucking Legion of Skanks next.
Wicked.
So, and I think it'll be me, Doug, and Lewis drinking. So it'll be fun. It'll be very fun.
Yeah,
but
that'll
tomorrow,
be really fun.
tomorrow I'll be in Chris's room, sitting there talking about how I need to change.
You'll be in the third floor.
And then 2 days later, I'll be in a sunny lime green Mexican restaurant partying. There's only two sides to this life.
Those colors
Yeah, no.
bring out the party animal. If I'm in bright colors like that, I just want to like party and be in the sun
Yeah.
and drink and stuff, man. That is a
Yeah, this
Well, I
this
gotta
place,
paint
like
this
when
room
he has,
yellow.
he has.
Huh?
I would just imagine Chris painting his apartment yellow and then crying, and then moping around.
Dude,
Like, I got to write something. I wish I could
I've
write.
been, yeah, I've been just going.
You don't need to write. What are you
Right,
writing?
No,
It's good for you.
I'm working on an
It
animation.
doesn't seem like it's good for him. I know the animation. I remember the animation.
Why
It's
not?
coming together.
Dude,
But
a man needs to
I'm gonna
write.
start making. I'm gonna make something.
Yeah, man needs to
I'm
constantly
excited about it.
at least
You want
keep
to
a
talk about your
captain's
new
log.
animated? You want to talk about your new animated series?
A boy and a penguin and a magician.
Sounds fucking awesome.
The first episode is so stupid and bad.
What happens?
Uh,
You know. Don't be afraid.
okay, so
You trust us.
this is how my writing's going. The first episode is this dude gets a potion, gets a recipe through a Freedom of Information Act request to bring Jeffrey Epstein back to life
Awesome.
to destroy the Clintons.
That's awesome.
Can't believe that
First
how good
episode.
that is, dude.
That's the first episode of the cartoon.
I like
Wait,
that.
who the boy gets the potion or
No,
the penguin?
the magician.
The magician's trying to
And
bring
they're
Epstein
all
back to life.
roommates. They're all roommates. Yeah.
The boy lives with the magician and Epstein?
Yeah, it's like a dude. No, Epstein's not alive. They're gonna bring Epstein back to life.
That's pretty
Let's
good.
see
I
what
like
happens.
Satanic.
Yeah.
Sounds
like it,
satanic. I like it.
Dude,
Dude,
Shane,
can I do the voice of the penguin or what?
Oh,
yeah, be
please.
the penguin.
Am I
Be the
voicing the
penguin.
penguin or no?
Yeah, be the penguin.
Yeah, how have you not got into voice acting, Shane?
Because I got fired from SNL.
Yeah, but do a pseudonym and just get the money.
I was doing like voice acting auditions, but then I it all happened at once, and since then I've been blacklisted.
That's bullshit.
I can't audition
Yeah.
for things.
Yeah, that sucks.
Not yet.
It's
I will.
coming.
I'll be back, dude.
Storm
I'll be
will
back.
blow
I'm gonna go full fucking Illuminati.
True.
I'm
That's true.
fully. I will fully go Satan.
You
Do
would
what
be
it takes.
a great voice actor.
I know.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, the Penguin. Are we gonna?
The two ways.
Are we
yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
Epstein? Come on, Chris. This sack of shit
not how I-
cartoon.
That's not how I've written the character, but I like.
Is he
it.
more like a? Is he like a Brian from? Is he like a partier penguin? Like he drinks? He's always holding like a martini.
No. No. He's
What's
just
the penguin do?
He's just a regular guy.
Give him direction. Give Shane some direction.
Let me know what the
No,
penguin
we're not-
does.
I'll let you know. I gotta flesh it out.
True. True.
It's junk.
That's junk.
No, I'm happy for you. All right, I'll stop fucking with it. I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. That's why I was just
Why?
looking at you like, oh, does Chris fucking actually hate me now? This sucks.
No.
Wait, why? What, you think I hate you?
Yeah.
We're all losing it, dude. We're all slowly losing it.
No, man. I just gotta retreat.
I'm
into
gaining
myself.
power.
I
Matt,
heard that. I heard
I'm
that.
gaining mass and power right now.
I heard that.
I'm coming back to the city. I'm bringing swords with me, dude.
It's gonna be
Oh, yo,
unbelievable.
I was looking up. This is what I was doing last night at like 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I was looking up fucking billboard pricing in Philly. Dude, we need a Matt and Shane secret billboard in Philly. It's like 4 Gs. No need to worry. My accountant handles that.
How long do you get it for?
Like a month, I think.
Jesus, that would be so fucking funny.
Just hopefully we can put it, unfortunately, in Chinatown.
That's the only place to let us put
because
it.
that's where our enemies. Not the Asians, not actually Asians. Our other enemies.
True. We get a lot of Asian support, by the way.
That would actually be a very bad look if I put a billboard of me in Chinatown.
I think it would be funny.
I mean, dude,
it's on 676, right? Like it's technically like it stands in Chinatown, but it's on.
True.
I don't know. There's a bunch of those. I looked them up. We get a digital one for like 5 Gs.
I mean, dude, we were just fired up about Hong Kong, dude. People don't understand the full context. We're freedom fighters, dude.
Love Hong Kong.
We were fired up about Hong Kong.
God damn it.
God damn it. That's my long-term memory, dude. That's my schema. God damn it. Hong Kong, they'd laugh at that. That's funny.
Oh, John.
Hong Kongians would be like, that's funny.
Hong Kongians stay laughing, bro.
Yeah, they love it. They love the cat.
All right,
we out. It's a long one.
Man, this was a long one, dude. All right.
Fun. It's fun, dude. It's a pal round. We're having a good old time.
This was a pal round. This was a fun pal round. Chris, how do you feel? Do you feel better? You fucking talked to somebody for the first time in 4 days?
It's nice to talk to some people. It's nice to get out there.
Good.
I've been feeling,
Keep doing what
I will say, Chris, I think
What?
Chris called me, but I was playing Civil War Generals, and he was like telling me a story, and I was just like,
I'm not paying
attention to you at all. Call me later. And he hasn't called since. So I'm like, why does he call? Like mid-story, I was like, hold on. I'm actually not listening to you at all.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll talk to someone. I'll get out there. I'll see how he's doing. What? I'm not even listening to you, so call me back. All right.
That's honesty.
All right.
I could have strung you along. I was playing Civil War General.
Just close the blinds. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Chris, I'm coming to Philly. I'm picking you up.
I've been reevaluating my whole life. I've like just I don't know. I'm really bad at getting people gifts. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just bad at getting people gifts. And then this whole week I've just been, no, you're a selfish piece of shit. You don't think about anybody else.
Can you please do no contact, bro? Can you please rip no contact?
Do a
I
contact.
I got a fresh one out on the Patreon. I'll do another one.
People will join, dude. You are a good podcaster. I love to hear it. Can you imagine?
You just come on to Matt and Shane, just grind everything to a halt.
How bad a horrible, I mean, a happy Chris O'Contact would be. Terrible episode. I need shaken. I need upset.
No,
depressed
O'Connor. I'm gonna try to get upbeat.
Matt, don't.
You just gotta let O'Connor be. You gotta let O'Connor be O'Connor, dude. Just let the bird fly. 2 a week, O'Connor. 2 a week. 2 O'Contacts.
I'll do 2 a week. I'm trying to dry out. I'm trying to be interested. I'm trying to be interested in you guys and what you're doing, what people are up to, what people are thinking and saying, instead of just sitting and staring at a wall.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
That's good. Those are goals. Stop staring at walls. Step 1.
Get a magazine subscription, dude.
Get a
good idea, Matt. These are thoughtful things.
Couple magazines.
Do you look at magazines?
Yeah, I have the Atlantic.
Love magazines, dude. How do you think we rule?
Yeah, man. The Atlantic, the Economist. You just get a bunch of them. They're not that.
Get Nat Geo.
Nat Geo would be sick, dude. It's like, yo, there's these fucking frogs out here.
And you know what you could do?
That's it. That's West Coast comedy. That's Animal Talks West Coast comedy, dude. We don't do that shit.
True. We're history. East Coast is all about history.
You can build an empire on that.
The West has no history.
Chris, what I'd like you to do is to put together a dream board. So when you get the magazines, you're going to cut out some pictures, put together a collage of what you want to accomplish and what you want to be.
Highly
things you want. What would be some things that you would want? Just guess. Just brainstorm a little, spitball a little.
I think a big thing is I just want to I want to be able to cook. I want to get in shape a little bit.
Yep.
I want to stop. Like every time I sleep on my side now, my shoulder hurts like it's gonna like fall out of the socket.
Yeah, that sucks. And then you gotta lay on your back and try to fucking.
Yeah.
Where do you put your arms?
Yeah, and then like the pillow's like pushing my head forward.
Yeah,
And then what do I just lay with no pillow on the bed?
you just gotta drink yourself to sleep, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's how I've been doing it for so long.
Just wake up with a dead arm every day.
yeah.
Like, I was hammered enough; it didn't hurt.
Yeah, I got
That's actually a thing that happens to people. Like alcoholics get like fucked up arms because they sleep on them.
Yeah, I got.
Pretty funny.
I mean, that happened to me a couple months ago. I got shit faced, fell asleep, woke up with like a pinched nerve, and that just lasted. The first time I ever had that. That lasted for
That's absolutely
a
rough.
month and a half.
Oh, dude, I fucked up. Dude, the palm of my hand still hurts from when I fell on the beach a month ago. Yeah, I like
Jesus, man.
fucked it
Yeah.
up.
Dude, and then I
What do you
tried
mean?
to like.
Fuck you, Matt. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm saying that sounds
So my
horrible.
hand still fucking hurt. Just fuck something
Yeah,
up on
it's
that.
not good.
You're like,
You're getting
"Ugh,
drunk.
take
You're getting
care of
drunk
yourself."
injuries, huh? Well,
I got
I'm
a
still
workout
laughing.
injury.
I'm
I
still
mean, it was
laughing
an
from
up
the.
down.
Still laughing from the. It's true. It's an up down. I'm still laughing from the Patreon. You're like, my mom's just bugging out about me, and then your next sentence like, so I threw up my breakfast. I threw up my taco. It's like, dude, your mom's doing exactly what she should be.
Wait, how come you threw up a taco? Just drinking the night before.
Because I was hungover.
Tummy.
Yeah.
His tummy got sick from alcohol.
Because I was drinking fucking White Russians, so I had a gallon of milk in my stomach. Gallon of milk and vodka. It's so good, dude. White Russians are literally the best drinks I've ever had.
Yeah, they're really good.
Damn.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get drunk on White Russians tonight, probably.
Get it.
Especially after 3 weeks of Miller Lights.
Oh yeah, it's nice to be gone with the beers.
Yeah.
Switch over to liquor, dude. Become great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can't do it.
Oh no, Matt. Me and my mom made amends. I called her
God.
today,
And
and I asked her. I was like, "Do you think maybe when you fell down that hill, do you think God had anything to do with that?"
What'd you say?
She was like, "Are you just going to call to lecture me?" Because I told her to stop listening to the podcast.
Yeah,
I was like, "You have to stop. It's not good. It's not good for either of us.
true.
Like, it fucks up what I'm going to say. I don't want my mom listening to me on here being like, saying I've done
I made
things."
my mom promise she wouldn't listen.
And but Joan's not. She's not a listener. She's not going to church. She's not following the rules.
True.
Joan is a dog brain.
Wait, how did she fall down a hill?
Her and Phil tried to go hiking, and then God punished her for accusing me of doing drugs.
Damn.
She tumbled.
So God tumbled, and then Phil, dude, I got a sick picture of Phil.
I would love to.
On top of a
I would
hill.
have loved to
today.
seen Phil's reaction to her falling
Oh,
down. a hill.
he was delighted.
God damn it!
No, I think it was actually pretty. I think it was pretty sweet.
He was
I think he actually like cared
For
And
yeah,
like
of course.
carried her back to the car.
But then as soon as he realized she was okay, he started laughing. But she's got a fucking shiner, dude. She's got a black eye. She's got a fucked up face. Yeah, she fell. She face planted
Face
on a
first,
hike, dude.
yeah, that's dog
It's
brain.
just-
That's
It's just like
dog
a
brain.
it's a 63-year-old geezer trying to go downhill on a hike.
Which did she try to like run for a second?
No chance.
Oh man, she got Bugs Bunny.
And Phil
leg.
was in front of her, and he said he just heard it coming. He said it sounded like a herd of
Oh.
buffalo. He just heard a tumble.
Dude, hearing her face smack the ground must have been terrifying.
Jesus. Yeah, man, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
happened,
geezers
right?
falling,
Yeah, I
dude.
mean, yeah,
Geezers
you're right.
like die from that.
True. Especially with COVID going around too. That could have definitely ended up with a death. She would have fell down the hill. They went to the hospital. They'd be like, COVID.
I believe she died of COVID on a hike. Just acted fast. Chris, how do you feel that your gay-ass Democrat Party is trying to ruin the world?
What do you mean?
Chris, tell us
They're
why you're
doing
going to vote for Joe Biden.
Oh man, because there's nobody else. I mean, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. We're going to see. That's going to be really rough.
Give us a tour of the place real quick. I want to see how messy it is.
It's not bad right now. Actually, I'll give you a look. I'll give you a look.
I've never been to your
Not too
place.
bad.
You've
It's
never
a
invited me over.
shitty bed.
It's nice. Dude. It's a big bedroom, bro.
That's a
not
cool
bad.
apartment,
It's
man.
not bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, the acoustic, dude.
yeah. I'm gonna get some acoustic.
Will you rip
jam
something to
sessions.
close us out, please?
No way, a little Stone Temple
It's
Pilots.
something unpredictable. In the end, it's right.
No, I picked up the guitar. I picked up the guitar a little bit.
Hell
And
yeah.
then put it immediately.
That
Put
probably
it right
ended
back
quick.
down. Yeah. Yeah, I was
Let's do
like,
it.
I was never good at it.
Well, that's a
Good
good way to
boy.
stay not good at it.
You're a good boy,
Yeah.
O'Connor.
Putting it back
Chris, you're a
down.
good boy, and we care about you. Listeners, go check out Contact on Apple Music or whatever the fuck it's on, iTunes, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
and
be
then-
on all the things.
Then if you like it, join his Patreon because Chris, I don't know if you can tell, is hurting. He's hurting inside.
He's a good boy.
He's
Yeah,
a good
we'll be-
boy.
Spud loves
We'll be a
contact.
lot. Well, yeah, we need more spuds in the world.
Amen, brother.
But yeah, I'll be putting a bunch of stuff out. Hopefully, you guys like it.
Hell yeah.
You know, hopefully, you guys will be excited.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. All right.
All right, brothers.
Good talk.
You guys. Yeah.
Later, dogs.
See you, Chris. See you, Chris.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Fuck, dude.
See you,
please.
Chris. Oh, there you go. Finally.